Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First, I will introduce myself. My name is Nabilah. Student ID number J1A119049 from class Environmental Health for 2019. First of all, I would like to thank my lecturer for giving me the opportunity to present my assignment. As for the topic that I will convey, namely is Indonesian mothers' perception about the children nutritional status and its related factors. To save time, I'll just start. The first is background. Nutrition problems are the leading public health problem in Indonesia. Malnutrition will lead to failure of physical growth and development of intelligence, decreased work productivity, and reduced endurance, resulting in increased rates of pain and death. Based on National Nutritional Status Monitoring data in 2017 released by the Ministry of Health of the Republic of Indonesia, it records that the malnutrition rate in children aged 5 to 12 years reached an average value of 7.5% from a total of 34 provinces. One of the cases of malnutrition in preschool children is due to inadequate parenting patterns. Parenting patterns in the form of attitude and behavior of mother or other caregiver in terms of proximity to the child, feeding, care, maintaining clean lines, providing affection, etc. All of them relate to the mother condition in terms of health, physical and mental, nutritional status, education, income, knowledge and skills, challenge a good caregiver, role in the family society, and so on from to the mother and caregiver. Therefore, the study aimed to determine the mother's perception of the nutritional status of elementary school children for the next time compared to the result of the anthropometry examination to assess the accuracy of maternal perception. The next is methods. First, study design. This study employed a cross-sectional design. The research was conducted in Sode, Sulawesi, Indonesia in June 2021. Second, participant. The population in this study amount to 250 mothers of elementary school studying in grades 3, 4, and 5. The number of samples was determined using a cross-sectional formula or an estimate of the proportion and result obtained by 19,6 samples. Quota sampling was used to select the sample. Third, instrument and data collection. This study used a self-created online questionnaire using Google Form. The nutritional status of children was calculated based on an indicator of body mass index or BMI, which is the weight in kilogram divided by the square of height in meters. Child nutritional status was classified according to World Health Organization Anthropometry Standard 2006 for children aged 5 to 18 years based on age and gender. Finally, data analysis. Data analysis used Microsoft Excel software and SPSS 16.0 were used for data processing and analysis. Univariate analysis was used to present descriptive data using frequency distribution table or bar charts. Coefficient kappa was used to test the conformity between the suitability of nutritional status based on maternal assessment and anthropometry measurements. The coefficient value of kappa 0.8 indicates the mother perception of the child nutritional status is good. Chi-square was used for further analysis. Next is result. Table 1 showed that the majority of the mother aged more than 30 years is 74%, holding high school educational background is 73%, having family income less than 2 million won is 66.6%, 56.7%, having less than 2 children is 55.2%, and not having obesity is 91.7%. In addition, half of the mothers were both working and not working. Next, distribution of the nutritional status of the children based on the perception of the mothers, and the result of anthropometry measurement can be seen in Figure 1 or Figure 4, which show a significant difference in the proportion of malnutrition in children based on maternal perception and anthropometry result is 32.3%, 70.8%, while in the proportion of obesity both according to maternal perception and anthropometry result were not much different. Next, Figure 2. Figure 2 shows the conformity between the mother's perception of the nutritional status of the child compared to the result of anthropometry measurement. For the group of children with less nutrition, 55.9% of mothers rate their children as having normal nutrition. For the group with normal nutrition, 5% of mothers rate their children as malnourished and obese. Then for the obesity group, more nutrition, 25% of mothers rate their child as having normal nutrition. The conformity between the nutritional status of the child according to the perception of the mother and the result of anthropometry show the value of the coefficient of kappa of more than 0.8, which indicate that the mother's perception of the nutritional status of the child was quite good. Next, for Table 2 showed that education and work affected the accuracy of the mother's perception of the nutritional status of their child. A total of 38.4% of mothers with high school graduation education level messaged their child nutrition status compared to those who did not finish high school. Is p-value 0.058. A total of 56.3% of mothers who did not work were also still work in assessing their child nutritional status compared to working mothers. Is p-value 0.014. Next is discussion. The result of anthropometric examination in this study showed 8.3% of children overweight obese, 70.8% malnutrition, and 20.08% normal nutrition. This research indicates a discrepancy in the distribution of children's nutritional status based on anthropometric measurement and mother perception. Anthropometric examination show 8.3% of children were obese, but the mother perception of her child was on the problem of obesity indicates only 7.3%. Meanwhile, the proportion of children with normal nutrition status was higher based on the mother's assessment than anthropometric measurement, namely 60.40% versus 20.0%. Based on this data, it shows that the mother's ability to assess the nutritional status of children is still low. Overall, 56.2% of mothers gave correct assessment of the nutritional status of their children, and 48.7% of mothers gave incorrect assessment of the children's nutritional status. Many parents misclassify their child weight. They may think their child weight is normal, but it turns out that their child is overweight after an examination. Next is conclusion. The distribution of nutritional status of children differed between the result of anthropometric examination and maternal. Overall, 43.7% of mothers gave incorrect assessment about the nutritional status of children. This study also showed that education and work significantly affected the mother's perception of her child's nutritional status. 38.4% of mothers with high school graduation education their child nutritional status compared to children who did not finish high school. A total of 56.3% of mothers who did not work were also still wrong in assessing their child nutritional status compared to working mother. Therefore, it is necessary to improve the knowledge and skill of parents in assessing the nutritional status of children as one of the strategies to reduce the incidence of malnutrition in children. Yeah, that's all enough for me. More and less, please forgive me. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.